And welcome to, let me get the mic here. Welcome to Verbal on Life. My name is Noel. Happy Sunday. And we are back to spring. Today we changed the clock. In this video, I want to go over a TikTok video to try to shut down Trump. But instead, it sounds like it's helping him. But you be the judge. I'm battling a mess. Thank you for joining. And please subscribe if you haven't. We're up to 1,600. So click on that button, click on that like, so more people can be reached. What else? You know what? I don't really like talking too much. Let's just get to the video. Let's take a look. This should be funny.
And here are the first 15 promises he has made if he is reelected. You may have heard of Project 2025, but this is from Agenda 47. And you can read all of these on his website.
Oh, I missed it. What did it say? It says President Trump plans to revolutionize by shifting excessively large endowments from private universities towards a new institutional called blah, blah, blah. Okay, what else?
All of these on his website. First, he promises that he will carry out the largest domestic deportation operation in history.
Yes, we need that. We have so many illegal immigrants that they're talking about 10 million illegal immigrants or undocumented immigrants. So if they say 10 million, it really got to be like 20. So if he does it, thank you, Trump. Let's keep going.
Get out.
He will also ask for the death sentence for anyone convicted of human trafficking.
That's scary. Just the fact that he's going to say that should scare people not to human traffic. Maybe he won't be carrying it through, but you know what? Let's put that fear on these guys.
Will close the Department of Education and return all education standards to the states to decide.
Yes, turn it back to the states. Thank you, Trump. We need that because right now, what is the federal government doing with all those funds, with all that money? Let the state decide what to do with that money. I think we'll be in a better place than the federal government deciding where to put that money. Because right now, we got kids who can't read at a third grade level and need help. What else?
Side. He will put prayer back into school and he will criminalize any race-based advantage programs.
Race-based advantage program. So I'm thinking he's going to get rid of DEI, where people are being chosen for positions just based on the color of the skin instead of just skills and abilities. I think this whole DEI program or just choosing people by their skin color is not working. And it shows. We shouldn't choose people based on the skin color or based on male or female. Again, skills doesn't have a race. Skills doesn't have a male or female. Some people have it, some people don't. So how about we choose people that can do the job? Let me change the, no. So we need Trump to bring it back to normalcy. Let me leave it like, how's this? No. I'm experimenting here, so thank you for bearing with me. All right, so yeah, so getting rid of choosing program or getting rid of programs that choose people based on their skins or if they're male or female. Thank you, Trump, for doing that.
He will end the Affordable Care Act. He will ban gender-affirming care for
The Affordable Care Act is horrible. I know people on it and they hate it. So we got to get rid of the Affordable Care Act. It's not working. So listen to the people. It's not working.
Adults and children, and he will ban any federal dollars from going towards gender-affirming care, which means
we got to get rid of gender-affirming care. That is like a horror story happening in real life where people are regretting changing their genders. So the government shouldn't be funding this.
Anyone with government-provided health care will no longer be able to access gender-affirming care except for Viagra and Cialis. Those will...
What? No more gender-affirming care. Let's get rid of those. Thank you. We need Trump back in office.
Still be available.
Yeah, boy.
He will propose a constitutional amendment that gives a term limit to Congress. He will deploy the Department of Justice to investigate the Biden crime family and any of his adversaries or political rivals.
Let's go.
They need to get investigated, because how were those people able to steal in broad daylight, make millions off of their name? We need more investigation. I can't believe people are just standing for it. So if he's going to investigate them, thank you, Trump. Let's go.
Oh, Brandon, I agree.
He will immediately pardon all of the January 6thers, and he will create a task force to investigate anyone who arrested, charged, or imprisoned a January 6er.
Yes, there was a bunch of FBI agents roaming around the Capitol that day, and a lot of January 6ers were politically held in prison. No real crime.
He will increase the penalties for underage criminal offenders, strengthen immunity for police officers, and deploy the National Guard to patrol woke cities.
Yes, we need National Guards, because right now the governor of New York City, of New York, actually put the National Guards on the subway system to try to apprehend criminals. She did it. She's a Democrat, and nobody says a thing. But if Trump does it, everybody complains. Like, why is he deploying the National Guards? Because there are criminals, and we need more security. How come these illegals are coming over here fighting police officers, and we got to deal with that? We got to put up with that. It's horrible. So yes, woke cities need more police officers. And the people living in the city, they may not say it or express it, but they're thankful.
On day one, he will reassess our participation in NATO and says that every European country needs to pay the United States for protection.
Yes, NATO. We are funding NATO. Why are we the number one funders of NATO that's on the other side of the world? Doesn't necessarily affect us in any way. But yet we're the ones giving up all the money.
Will also restore the wonderful travel ban for Muslims coming to America. He will build freedom cities. This is 10 new cities built on federal land. He will award them to areas with the best development proposals, and he will prioritize moving young families to these freedom cities.
Nice. Freedom cities. Of course, who's not going to take the money on a nice, clean, safe city where you could raise a family?
Son of a bitch!
He will kill all e-vehicles and e-vehicle legislation, seeking to replace that with the development of a flying car. He believes
I don't know about flying cars.
that we could create a car that vertically takes off.
I don't know about flying cars. That's on another level. I think Elon Musk already said that flying cars are not the way to go. They're not safe. Those cars can actually malfunction and then cause more of a problem than anything and just fall on people. So flying cars, okay, that's one bad thing that I don't agree with.
He will remove all of the limits on American natural gas exports and drill, baby, drill for oil domestically.
We need to drill, baby, drill. That's like a gold mine where we could just dig all this money from earth and we could be making money off of this. So yes, drill, baby, drill.
He will impose a tariff of up to 60% on Chinese imports. He will extend the 2017 tax cuts and drop the corporate tax rate from 21% to 15%.
You know, my hope and dream, which is not going to happen, but if they had a flat tax, everybody being taxed the same, to me, that sounds more reasonable. It's just flat. So nobody has any expectations. You just know you're going to be paying 15%. Let's go with that. I think everybody will find it fair and everybody will be cool with that. 50% flat tax. Not this whole, some people are 25, some people are 20, different tiers. Sucks. A flat tax would be the best.
He will push Congress to pass legislation that would give every American the right to concealed carry anywhere at any time. And he will revoke any gun restrictions or legislation that seeks to inhibit people's ability to own guns that's been passed in the last several years.
Why not? We need to be able to have a gun. You know what? If more people had guns, there would be less crimes. Because people will be why? Because people will be afraid to mess with others, knowing that they might get shot. And this puts more fear in criminals, in my opinion. But yes, people need to have it for safe reasons.
He will demand that Europe pay back all the money we gave Ukraine, and then he will use all of that money to recruit for the American military. And he will take billions and billions of dollars from private university endowments by taxing, fining, and suing the universities. He specifically names Harvard in this one. And then,
yeah, universities take way too much government money and do way too little. Instead of helping, they're actually destroying the country by indoctrinating these kids and teaching them all these woke ideas. You know, the fact that there's more than two genders and what other ideas? A whole bunch of ideas that are just destroying the country. If you're taking government money, then you should be helping the government, not destroying it, in my opinion.
and he will use that money to create the American Academy. It is a free online college that will be free of wokeness that he will force employers to recognize as a bachelor's degree equivalent.
We need more skills. Yeah. Let people just study what they want to study and not have to definitely suffer through classes that they don't agree with or they don't like. You know, if it's a free college and you just go there to build skills to become better, why not? That was a great idea.
So that's Agenda 47.
Thank you, Trump. Definitely backfire. She's trying to talk bad about.
It's Agenda 47.
Definitely backfire. She's trying to talk bad about Trump. Instead, she's actually helping because everything she just mentioned will be extremely helpful for the country. So that's a little bit of politics there. And we got to get Trump back in office. All the programs that she just mentioned will be very, very helpful. So thank you, Trump. All right. What else is going on? Happy Sunday. I'm over here in my basement, battling a mess and just trying to talk as much as possible because this is one of my solutions to this problem. And the solution to this problem is just talking as much as possible, talking about the different things that are going on today. All right. So that was politics around Trump. What else is happening? So today is Sunday. What's today? March 10th. And we are in a situation where we got to let our thoughts out there and we have to talk. Here, let me share a story. So the other day I needed to borrow some money. And there's one trick to life, which is not to lend money to anybody. So how do you borrow money from somebody and let them know that you're going to pay them back? So this is the situation. I need to borrow some money. So I don't know how to call my friends and let them know that I need money, right? And I'm horrible at talking. So what I did was I called one of my friends. I didn't try to talk into it. I just said, look, let me just call him and say it. Called him up, picks up the phone. Yo, I need to borrow $25,000. Straight to it. No talking about how to get to the conversation. Just go straight to it. What was his answer? First thing he said, okay, how? You gonna come pick it up? I'm like, no, it's just direct payment. So he said, I don't think it's allowed. I don't know how to do it. The bank doesn't let you just transfer $25,000. So I got to come up with a solution. How can you transfer $25,000 over to me? I said, hold on, give me a minute. I'll call you right back. Let me go online, figure this out. Went online and figure out how can I get $25,000 transferred over to me. And found an online service company that for $25, they will transfer a limit of $25,000. Calling them back, yo, got it. We're going to use this service here. You're like, all right. Boop, boop, boop. We transferred it. After we transferred it, then I said to him, okay, I'm going to pay you back in 30 days. You got it? In 30 days, I will call you. Don't call me. I will call you in 30 days. You're like, all right, peace. I blocked his phone number. Didn't return his messages. And in 30 days, I called him back. Yo. He picks up the phone. So I said to him, yo, I got something to tell you. And so when somebody says that to you, you know, it's not good news. So I'm like, yo, I got something to tell you. He's like, what happened? I said to him, I got your money. You ready to receive it? And he's like, yeah, send it over. I was like, I had you scared, didn't I? He was like, yeah, you crazy. So then, after I sent him the money, I called my other friend. I'm like, yo, I borrowed $25,000 from this guy, and he's looking for me to pay him back. Can you help me? And he said, yo, I can't help you. I don't got that kind of money. What, are you crazy? So I said, nah, I'm just messing with you. I got to learn how to tell a joke or how to tell a story. So this video been going on for 16 minutes. But the point is, I was just shocked that he lent it to me and I paid him back. What Elon Musk just said about video games is spot on.
And talking about getting into this flow state.
I want to take a look at this video.
Because the manufacturer recently continued to update an improvement that, in our opinion, is worth paying attention to. You may have seen Optimus move like this or like this, but now it can move at this agile speed around the Tesla factory. Tesla's head of Optimus engineering, Milan Kovac, noted that the robot's walking speed is the fastest at 0.6 meters per second. Previously, information that Tesla would launch this robot on the market in 2025 was confirmed. But to launch it in large quantities, Elon Musk has to overcome many stressful challenges. In this episode, we'll analyze Optimus' latest innovation and predict its commercialization next year. Welcome to Tesla Car World. Please show your support by subscribing and ringing the bell. Now, let's get started with today's content. Over the past weekend, Tesla's Optimus account on X shared a video capturing scenes of a humanoid robot walking around one of its test facilities.
I want to see that robot get kicked. How will he deal with getting kicked in the back? Does he know how to get up from the floor? How strong is he? All right. I'm going to switch to a different video.
Accompanied by the caption, "Getting my daily steps in." Upon reviewing previous videos around the time of the Tesla Bot Gen 2 release, it's easy to notice that in the latest video, it seems to be a newer version, or at least an improved one in terms of movement speed, accompanied by distinct enhancements in foot placement, particularly in the toe area. What has Tesla improved in the latest Optimus update? Initially, this may seem unremarkable, but lifting the food is crucial in the way that the robot moves, helping Optimus take lighter steps and accelerate faster. In this video tweet, Tesla's Optimus technical lead, Milan Kovac, revealed that Optimus has achieved its fastest movement speed to date, reaching approximately 0.6 meters per second, representing a more than 30% increase compared to the previous Gen 2 in December. In the present context, this means that the current speed of the Optimus robot will allow it to travel at 1.3 miles per hour, a figure significantly different from the speculated 5 miles per hour that we usually hear. This may be Tesla's long-term target throughout the development lifecycle of this robot. Just imagine if they continue this 30% acceleration trajectory over the next 6 months or until its release next year. That would result in a 3-fold increase from the initial 30% acceleration rate. Scott Walker, a pioneer in robot offline programming, states that the confident movements, smooth rotations, 130 steps in 78 seconds are generally very impressive. For a humanoid robot, a speed of 1.67 steps per second is quite stable, with each step covering more than 1 foot. Overall, the motions are very fluid, with exceptional rotational capability.
I want to order one of those robots already. They're taking too long to build them. Way too long to build them. All right, what else is going on with Elon Musk?
Calming the mind. Here's what he had to say about specifically battling demons and playing games like Diablo. Listen.
What do you get from video games in general? Is there for you personally?
I mean, it's I don't know if it calms my mind. I mean, you sort of killing the demons in a video game calms the demons in my mind.
You know what?
And there is anticipation to see its turning capabilities unfold. At the end of last year, when unveiling the Optimus Gen 2, Musk also mentioned that he hoped Optimus could thread a needle this year. And the initial statements about the cost of the humanoid robot indicated that it could be under $20,000 once Tesla starts selling these devices. For us, it might end up being priced higher, as we all know Tesla is not particularly adept at keeping promises regarding prices. Since the introduction of Optimus Gen 2, aside from performing squad movements, maintaining balance, and holding and arranging eggs, in January, the manufacturer also shared that it can fold a shirt. Alongside this, at the end of January, Elon Musk also shared another video of the naked prototype of Optimus Gen 2 walking without an outer shell. Now the question is whether the Tesla bot is effective enough at this speed. With a speed of 1.3 miles per hour, Optimus might be sufficiently agile for moving around a factory. Compared to humans, Optimus' speed is noteworthy, as the average best walking speed for humans is often considered to be around 3 miles per hour. Although not 5 miles an hour is initially speculated, this speed's still a significant achievement, leading us to contemplate Optimus' potential for efficient movement within the Tesla factory environment. With its stable and consistent movement capabilities, we believe that a speed of around 2 to 1.5 miles per hour might be a reasonable choice for Optimus within the factory setting. And Tesla could achieve such figures in subsequent
Well, I'm going to stop it right there. Yeah, I'm going to buy me one of those robots as soon as they come out. I'm just saving up because he said $20,000. But most likely it's going to be 40. Whatever they say is double that. All right, you guys. So I'm going to end it right here. My name is Noel, battling MS, trying to talk, because talking is part of my rehabilitation process here, right? The more I talk, the better I get, supposedly. You heard my views about Donald Trump, the Optimus robot. Now they got the chip, the Neuralink chip. Definitely, as soon as I can sign up for it, I will be signing up for that. I need a chip. Definitely very, very helpful, especially when you're disabled. And I'm disabled, so let's go for that. With that said, this video is almost 24 minutes. I have this thing, when I shut down my video, something else comes to mind. Oh, I should have done this. I should have done that. Maybe I should have spoken about something else. I spoke about my story about the $25,000 that I borrowed. Can't believe he loaned it to me. It's nice going to college. You get friends with money. So, what's another story I could share? All right, let me think about it. I got to go upstairs and figure out what I'm going to eat for dinner. All right. With that said, my name is Noel. See you guys in the next video. Peace.